Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Called Out podcast. You feel me? Today we're going to be talking about victimhood. We have a guest here with us. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I would.
Man.
My name is Taban Shangela. Some of you guys might know me as Legend. Name is legendary at gallant.2 on Instagram, and I'm very excited to be here.
Yeah, man. Glad to have you here. Yeah, good to have you here.
Get it.
Brought him in today because you feel me. Today we're gonna talk about something that I feel like I said, victimhood. Yeah, it's gonna piss a lot of you guys off, but we're gonna get to it regardless.
That tough love topic.
No wasting time, but yeah,
No wasting time.
play the intro. Yeah. Yeah, so victimhood. I think before we get into anything, we're first gonna start off with a description of what real victimhood is. Victimhood refers to the state or condition of being a victim, often of the same form of harm, injustice, or mistreatment. It can involve feeling powerless or oppressed due to circumstances beyond one's control. However, it's important to differentiate between genuine victimization and adopting a victim mentality. Adopting. People like adopting nowadays, bro. Everybody's.
They just take it when they hold it.
They claim it, but
You know.
let's finish the description. Adopting a victim mentality where one perceives themselves as a victim when the situation might not warrant it.
When the situation might not warrant it.
Okay, so now that we've defined the description,
Of
now
victimhood.
you feel me?
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
My take on it, fam, is firstly, I'd first like to say if you're a victim of any sort,
We are not attacking you.
we are not attacking you, right? Everybody reaches a point in where they're a victim of something. You know, being a victim isn't the problem. Remaining a victim, that's the problem. That's where the problem comes in, because at the end of the day, what does remaining a victim do to you? You know?
Yeah. And I think today, bro, that's what we're covering. We're covering people who decide to remain a victim and people who play the victim without actually being victims. Because that's also a big thing in society these days. Like, everyone wants to be a victim, bro.
Everybody just wants to be the victim. They want to be blame everyone else, blame everything else but me type of mindset. You get me?
And there's no such thing as responsibility anymore. Accountability.
Nobody just wants to be like, okay, I made these decisions, I'm in the wrong. What's happening to me is a consequence of my actions. No, it's always someone else or something else that caused this, and nobody wants to accept that.
You feel me? And that's one of the things that really frustrates me, bro. Because some of you guys play the victim your whole life, bro. And the people that you claim hurt you, regardless of whether they did, they living their life.
They're moving on.
You living in the past.
Like, even if they did hurt you sharp, your grade 10 crush hurt you, bro. You've moved on. You're done with university. You're still holding on to your grade 10 heartbreak. Okay, I'm not saying it shouldn't hurt. Yes, it hurts, but how does holding on to that pain help you? How does it benefit you? You understand? Obviously, traumatic experiences happen to most of us, if not all of us, at some point. But really, what differentiates victors from victims is that victors, it happened, they learned from it, and they moved on. Victims just choose to sit in their cocoon and feel sorry for themselves and want the rest of the world to feel sorry for them too.
Bro. But anyway, let's look at some reasons as to why people may adopt a victim mentality, right?
Yes.
So people might adopt a victim mentality for various reasons. It could be a coping mechanism for dealing with past traumas or difficulties. A way to seek attention or sympathy. This one we have to stop and dive deeper into this one, yeah. Seeking attention or sympathy. This one I find repulsive.
Bro?
It's bare repulsive for me personally because, bro, we said this, Jose and I said this in the previous podcast, because obviously we were talking about the schooling system last, right?
Yeah.
And we said that people who seek for attention in school, they're not going to make it in the world, because why are you so attention dependent? You feel me?
On others, bro.
So, for sympathy, Bro, number one, people cry for you. Okay, did your life get better? No, it didn't. You
I mean, even if all of us stop and ask you how your day was, it's not gonna fix your situation. Even if talking about it might make you feel better, if you're not gonna do anything about the situation, it's bound to happen again. And eventually people are gonna get tired of always having to be there for you over the same thing.
bro, like there has to be a point where you have to decide, okay, you know what, I'm done now. I'm taking control of my life. I am no longer gonna play the victim. I am going to play the victor. I am going to make a change in my life, bro.
Exactly. And on the topic of seeking sympathy and attention, these be the same people that cry, pause, set up the camera, set up the ring light,
Bro.
make sure the angle is correct, start the TikTok video, and then cry on further. Like,
Bro.
look at it, edit it, add a sound of it, says, nah, this look, gun, I want people to see me in my most vulnerable state, and post it.
Bro, that's when you know they're seeking for attention. At that point, what are you looking for? The people on the internet, bro, even if they comment that they care, they don't. I
Bro,
can assure you now, they do not care about you to that extent. The only person who can make a difference for you is God and yourself. That's the end of it.
that's it. It's only you and God that can change your situation. It's easy for me to see that picture and be like, yo, man, I hope you're doing real good, blah, 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 blah. And be like, look at this clown.
Bro, I swear, I'm telling you, at the same time, you will be shocked to see that a lot of them are laughing at you as you cry on the internet. They comment nice, but their intentions are not nice.
And then obviously we can't tell you what and what not to post on your social media platform. At the end of the day, it is your platform and you are free to do with it as you please. But then I beg the question, how does it benefit you? How does it literally improve your life? Right? How does it improve your life when other people see you in a vulnerable state? How does that make you feel good? You know?
Doug, it's like bro, I was thinking about this topic ahead of time. You feel me? I was doing research. I was texting you
Yeah.
all these little quotes that I was thinking of, bro. Bro, life is like a pendulum, bro.
Mm.
What emotions you feed it, that's the direction it will go. If you're constantly feeding with emotions of negativity and self-hatred, bro, because to an extent playing the victim is self-hatred, especially if you're not the victim, because you're just holding yourself back.
Yeah.
Number one,
It's either self-hatred or self-pity, both equally distasteful, but it's either one.
they're just as detrimental to your life at the end of the day. Like that's why I'm saying life is like a pendulum. The more emotions you feed it, the stronger it will sway.
Towards the emotion that you feed it. But no, you enjoy being a victim, right?
When are you gonna wake up and say, you know what, nah, bro, I don't want to play the victim anymore. Forget race. Race is in the past.
All of us bleed red. But we're not saying that history does not have an impact on where we are today, not only as a race, but as human beings. It does. But tell me once again, you claim that everything your position in life now is because of what happened 10, 25, maybe even 2 years ago. But some of you might claim of what happened 100 years ago. Okay, sharp, it happened. Question is, apart from feeling sorry for yourself, what else are you doing
What are you
about it?
doing about it? Are you actually standing up in the morning and deciding, you know what, I'm gonna, even if I improve by 1% today, I will do better and I'll eventually reach a place where I can be happy and content with myself. Instead, no, you go fetch your grants and you're happy. What, you go buy liquor, okay, cool. And then you're gonna play the victim afterwards saying that the state doesn't pay you enough. No, you have to make money for yourself.
Bro, you just want to sit there drinking your lick, playing Marvin's Room by Drake because you can't get no one. You know why? Because you're a victim.
Stop
You stay feeling
playing
sorry for
the
yourself.
victim. Like, when are we gonna, bro? This is what I'm saying. As a youth, bro, we do not have time to be in our own self misery, especially in this country, in this day and age, bro. There's never been more of a requirement for us to stand up and be strong, for us to decide, you know what, we're gonna turn the direction of our country around. Because, bro, you can't be crying and expect that you're gonna change your country, bro. You're at home in your bed the whole day.
Bro,
I'm the victim, dog. You're not the victim, dog.
and understand how repulsive it sounds when we sit here over a screen and be like, no, you guys are not the victim. Like, yeah, first of all, you guys don't know my background. You guys don't know what I come from and all
Ain't
that.
nobody
But
care.
first of all,
Life is unfair.
one thing I had to learn is that people literally spend maximum 2 days caring about your problems until they eventually get sick of it. Yeah, you're gonna have to learn to clean your own diaper at some point. Your life sucks, okay? I bet you there's someone whose life sucked worse. Only difference is they chose to make a difference. They had the discipline, the will, the drive to get out of that situation. You have it too. Only difference is you choose not to see it. You choose not to activate it because you're busy focusing all that energy into preserving yourself as a victim.
Yes, bro. Like, it's so selfish for me that, bro, right now, someone, bro, I don't even know how to get this out properly, bro. Like, someone's going through, man,
Do the worst, fam.
man, like, there's a kid out there somewhere right now that's starving. He lives on the street. Both his parents died. There's someone out there right now who's going through a divorce. There's most likely a woman that's getting raped, and you want to go crying your own self misery. When are you gonna, how are you not disappointed in yourself? How do you view your issue as so big that you forget about everything that's happening around you? Because I'm telling you now, if you're in the position to watch this video, 90% chance is you're living comfortable enough. Yeah, you
You
most
can make
likely
a
have, you can
difference.
pay for data, you can pay for Wi-Fi, whatever it is, you have a phone, you can watch a video. Your life is already comfortable enough as it is. What is your excuse to not make it better for yourself?
Yeah, but we're gonna finish reading this. All I'm saying is, bro, with the sympathizing and attention, bro, people get tired of it, man. And people, you have to realize, some people are nice people. They're not gonna say it to your face.
Mm.
Some people are just genuinely have a good heart. They might complain in the dark, um, and be there for you, but I feel like at some point you have to realize that no, I am kind of being too much now. I kind of need to learn how to clean my own diaper,
Yeah,
how to handle my own stuff instead of always relying on other people to pick me up. Every time I'm sad, I'm calling this particular person. Every time this goes wrong, I'm relying on this person. At some point, you're gonna have to be like, no, enough is enough. I am going to fight. I'm going to fight to make myself better because at the end of the day, your improvement is dependent solely on you and Christ. Ephraim can't be a better person for me, and I can't work hard for him.
yes.
He has to do his own work, and I have to do my own work in order for us to both grow.
Now, boss, we can decide to collaborate and grow as friends.
Yeah,
We can say we'll help each other, but I can't be mentally stable for him.
exactly. He can't be disciplined for me, you know. So I just feel like if you are there, we said pretty much harsh things, but you have to understand. Our goal is to literally help you break free from this mindset because it's not benefiting you. It doesn't bring anything good to your life, and to some extent, I feel like playing a victim, especially for the sake of attention and seeking sympathy, is
Selfish.
is disrespectful towards God.
Literally, you number one, according to, if we're taking it clinically, you're most likely a narcissist. You think everything revolves around you, which it does not. And you just, bro, God gave you the intellect, and he
The
gave you the
strength,
ability, the strength, you feel me, to break out of what you're going through, and you're just gonna sit there like a bum.
like God is the victor. He said on the cross, "It is done."
You have the DNA of God within you. How can you live like a peasant?
Like, okay, your life is hard. It is done. God already won that battle for you. Claim the victory, bro. All it takes is discipline for you to get out of where you are at. Is literally hard work and discipline. God already did the rest. Trust in Him and be confident in yourself. And if you can't be confident in yourself, be confident in Christ who is within you.
End of the day, I don't think there's more to say there. Let's move on to the second
Yeah.
second part of the paragraph now.
Bro.
Um. So we said it's a way to seek attention, all of that, yeah.
Mm.
Or societal influences that encourage victimhood as means of gaining support or validation. This one is kind of deep, and it's one that pisses me off because social media has taught us to be victims, bro.
Bro,
That's wild.
you see, when it comes to social media, what makes me angry is it's so easy to justify being a victim. There's so many reasons on the internet. Like, there's just there for why you should be a victim and not enough on why you shouldn't. Like, everybody can self-diagnose themselves, dog.
Bro, TikTok is a self-diagnosis platform, I swear.
Like, everybody struggles with at least 4 mental illnesses that they diagnose themselves, and the only medication they're taking for it is self-pity twice a day.
It's not a life, bro. Like,
It's not.
even the music we listen to these days. Bro, if you listen, I can tell you now, bro, if you're listening to depressing music, like if you're listening to X, if you're listening to Rod Wave, if you're listening to Juice World, bro, like even music is telling people to be sad nowadays. There's nothing positive anymore, bro.
Bro, I think you remember, dog, when I used to be on that NF phase, dog. Bare NF, bro. I mean, NF does have encouraging music, but let's be honest, dog. When you listen to NF, you're listening it for the down music. It's not necessarily always for the upbeat. You know why you listen to NF.
And sometimes you're not even feeling that way at the time, but listening to that music makes your body emulate the feeling. It makes you emulate the emotion.
It
Bro.
makes you want it as well, bro. Because let's be fair, you sometimes feel like, yo, I really want to listen to this song. You listen to it's not hitting you the safe, so you go in your mind, find reasons to be sad just so you can resonate with the song.
Bro, some of you guys listen to music about heartbreak and you feel it, but you've never been through a heartbreak. You've never even been in love. How does that work?
Bro,
Nah, bruv.
how are you listening to Favorite Mistake by Kevin while you have no one? Are you not embarrassed?
Bro, it's like the saying, bro. It says music does not need permission to your soul. It goes straight to your soul.
Bro,
It doesn't need your permission. When you put that music in your ears, bro, it goes straight to your soul. I'm telling you now. Music affects the way you think. It affects the way you act. The music you listen to it plays a big role in who you become in life as well.
exactly, bro. You are what you listen to, fam.
You are what you listen to, and you are who you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with people that are constantly feeling sorry for themselves, what do you expect?
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry to say this, but if you see yourself surrounded by clowns, I hate to break it to you, but you're in a circus.
Yes. Damn.
That's simple, bro.
Damn, that was so wild.
You're in a circus, yeah.
Yeah, circus act, bro.
Like, with social media, bro, I feel like what makes it worse is there's just, with the reasons for why you should be a victim, everybody goes looking for reasons that justify them being victims. You always see this on Instagram stories and WhatsApp statuses when they post bare sad quotes. For me, in my opinion, my personal opinion, that's equivalent to crying on camera. You might say, yeah, I'm posting this because it resonates with me. I'm posting this because I relate to it. Sharp, like we said, it's your platform. Do with it what you will. But I feel like even though it's your platform, when you post something, you're expecting a response.
Yeah,
You know,
you're not posting it just for yourself.
like I used to lie myself and then be like, "This is my WhatsApp status. I can post whatever I want." I had to sit down with myself like, "No, nigga, be honest with yourself. Deep down, you know you're expecting some sort of response for what you post."
Whether it's someone saying, "I'm sorry, are you okay? Are you
Yeah,
alright?" You expecting some form of attention.
you know, with every post, man, this isn't necessarily just about victimhood, but this is mainly aimed at victimhood. But with every post, you expect some sort of response.
Mm.
Yes. So when you go on Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, looking for these sad quotes that justify you being a victim, and you share it with people that might not even want to see you happy, what type of response are you expecting? Because believe me, they'll type there that, yo, bro, I'm very worried about you, but like I said, with text, it's easy to say one thing while feeling completely different on the other hand, you know. So social media makes it very, very, very dangerous. Especially, I feel like if they trap the youth in a victim mindset, bro, then
Bro, lately
what's left for us, bro?
lately it's cool to be sad. I don't understand it. Bro, heartbreak is glorified.
Bro,
Drug use is glorified. Feeling sorry for yourself is glorified. The wrong things have become what people want to do. People's icons. You see them post that person on their status and you're like, you can see this guy is not okay.
like,
What about him is attracting you? Or her?
is it their lifestyle? You wanna dab? You wanna pop a pill too? Cause let's be honest, I feel like most of these people fantasize this life. They're like, yo, um, Vaughn was so cool. He actually used to shoot the people he was rapping about.
Bro.
They didn't choose that life. They needed to make money. They did it off rap, yes. But to be born in a gang, to be born as that, first of all, they didn't victimize themselves. They used that to get out. But still, it's wrong, bro. I'm telling you, they don't enjoy that lifestyle. Yes, on screen they look hard. They look tough and they look strong and all that, but I promise you there's nights where these rappers that you like so much and who you quote so much and you think you sound so dope quoting, they sit down and they're like, yo, I wish I had a better life.
Bro, it's like this one. I forgot his name, bro. But he made this one song. It's like, see me on a Glock, baby, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I used to listen to that old bro, and I would feel so. I'll be like, I'm a tough bro when I listen to him. You feel me? I listen to him say, see me on a Glock. Oh, wait, he's rapping about guns. He's rapping about murder. People are fantasizing his life. You get me? And I fantasized his life. I was like, oh, this nigga looks so cold. Then a year later, suicide. I'm like, is this this is what I'm fantasizing. I'm fantasizing over people that are suicidal,
Bro.
that aren't okay. Because suicide is very extreme, dog. There's there's nothing funny about suicide.
And while you're on the topic of suicide, I feel like when we talk about suicide, suicide could also be an aftermath of too much self pity, bro. When you trap your mind so much into being a victim that you can't see a way out apart from one way, I feel like you breaking out of that mindset could literally save so many lives as well.
You become a testimony to others,
You
right?
become a testimony to others.
Basically, what we're trying to tell you is it does not benefit you. It
For
won't
real.
get you anywhere because, bro, at the end of the day, you can play the victim, but how much have you really been through? All of us have gone through certain things. And I can't say I've been through what Tabang over here has been through. I haven't. He's been. You guys don't understand how much Tabang over here has been through. Now imagine I were to feel sorry for myself. Meanwhile, he's gone through worse. How can you live like that?
Bro,
And you
like,
know,
there's bare people that have been through worse, even worse than me though. And my mom always used to ask me, Tabang, haven't you realized that there's people with less than us that have done more for the world? What's your excuse? You know, if you see something in the world that you don't like, change it. You know, if you see something in your life that you don't like, change it. Cry about it. Yes, my mom, you always used to encourage me to cry. It's like, okay, this situation made you sad. Cry about it. No longer than 2 days, get back up and change it. Christ stayed down for 2 days. He died. On the third day, he rose. You've got no reason to be down for more than 3 days. My personal experience. In my opinion, 3 days down and you get back up. That's how I was raised.
I was like, goddamn, boy. Damn. You feel me? Do you understand what I'm talking about, bro? He's been through so much, and look at him. He can sit here today and encourage you to do better. He's a living testimony.
Word.
We're not saying we're perfect.
Definitely not. I got it wrong. I will tell you, I used to be the victim. I did make bad decisions, and I feel like we here not to say that you guys are wrong. Leave the mindset. We literally saying what we are saying is that we've been down, we've been where you are, we've realized it doesn't work, it doesn't benefit you, get out. Because it does become better once you start doing something about it. That's a promise. It does become better once you start putting effort into your situation. Once you start making it better, it does become better.
Like, for example, bro, just take Iman Khatsi, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, he's literally one of my icons, and for this specific reason, bro. He dropped out of school at the age of 17, grew up in the Bundus, bro. Like, he grew up in the trenches. When I say trenches, I mean trenches. You feel me? Single mom, no father. And he decided, you know what, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna make a life. I'm gonna give my mom the life that she couldn't give herself. She sacrificed everything for me, so I will give her everything I have within me. And you know what? He did it.
He did it.
17, now he's age 22. He has a net worth of around $22 million. Bought his mom a villa in Cape Town, Greece. Bro, like, how? Take an example like that. You, on the other hand, you're blessed with so much, and you complain so much.
And then my evidence will be, bro, your struggles aren't always directed at you. Like, who says your pain is designed for you? What if you're going through what you're going through because someone else is looking at you and God is trying to show them that it's possible to get through that with a smile on your face? I'm not saying you should always smile, but to show that you can get through your hard times, that it's possible to do this. But no, you're busy posting on the internet of how sad you are, and that person's like, yeah, surely there must be no hope because they're looking at you. Sometimes God puts us through certain things so that we can be a testimony to others, and that's just that. It's not always so that deep about trust God's timing or Satan is standing in the way of my success. No, sometimes you just need to work hard so you can be a testimony for someone else. Because if you're looking at this, I bet you there's someone who's a testimony for you. You get me? I bet you at some point you must have looked at someone else's story and been like, this is so inspiring. Now imagine if that person had given up, where would you be?
Because to be honest, we all have someone that we look up to. And there's a reason for us looking up to that person, whether they went through extreme difficulty or hardship. There's definitely something about them that they went through and made it out that attracts you to them. So how can you look up? How can you look up to? How can I look up to Iman Khatsi, for example, and then live completely opposite? I'm being a hypocrite, am I not?
Or bro, have you even thought where would be if Iman Gachi decided to be a victim? Because let's be honest, all our operations, all our businesses, all our projects that we had started because of him.
He inspired us.
He inspired us to get off our bums and put in work. So if he had decided to be a victim and adopt that victimhood mindset and be there, how many people would have, never started? How many people would have never been inspired by him? Some might have been inspired by someone else, but let's be honest, some are gonna miss it, bro, because he wasn't there.
And my thing is also, bro, apart from that, don't miss your chance to change lives, because when you don't stand up, someone else will. There will always be a hero to stand up in. Bro, at the end of the day, I said this last time, I almost forgot to put it in.
Yeah.
Heroes and villains come from the same source.
Yeah.
Pain, at the end of the day. It's just that the hero decides that I felt this, I don't want anyone else to feel this. The villain decides, I felt this, the rest of the world must burn. What are you? Are you the hero of your own story, or are you the one keeping yourself back? Are you the devil you're fighting?
Oof.
You get me?
Oof, that's hard.
Are your thoughts your own enemy?
Yeah. That's very hard, bro. I actually heard this quote. It's more pointed at looking inwards, right? It's like the fall of man came about as soon as the mirror was created, because no man should be allowed to look himself in the face as an equal. Looking at yourself should be a place of being humble enough to lower your head to look in a river to see your reflection.
Shush.
right? You literally had to bow down to look at yourself in a reflection. Why am I saying this? It just shows you being disciplined, willed enough to go down, look at yourself, and still, you know, see your reflection, getting back up and moving on with your life. But no, now you can just stand comfortably, sit comfortably, and pull out a selfie camera, record yourself cry and post it. You know, look in yourself in the mirror, cry, feel sorry for yourself. You know, it's no longer a place of having to get down so that you can get back up and keep moving. You know, it's become so comfortable to be a victim. It's quite ridiculous, in my opinion.
And bro, it's just a hard pill to swallow for me personally. You feel me?
You know,
Because as we've said this whole time, bro, inclusion and exclusion is part of every process in life. It's the natural order of life. How can you feel sad when you get excluded from something? So, for example, what I mean is like, let's say I get excluded from a party and I make myself the victim. They don't care about me. They left, bro. Stay home and grind, bro. There's a reason you weren't invited. It's because they know that you're not meant for that scenery. It means you're meant for greater. If you're not invited to parties, good.
take it as a compliment, in fact, bro.
I'm not gonna go chill in a club with you degenerates.
Literally, we live in a society where everybody's trying to be the same but lying to themselves, telling themselves that they're different, you know. Everybody wants to live the same type of lifestyle, but nobody wants to change mentally. We all have different desires, but we all have the same actions, and we think that's going to make us different people. I said it before. You see yourself surrounded by clowns, but you're in a circus. Get out of there. You know?
Hard.
And if the circus leaves you behind, good, seek a different profession, seek a different group, you know, seek a different audience. You know, I'm very big on be careful of who you surround yourself from, because that treats back to if you're someone who's constantly being seen or placed as a victim, you need to consider your friend, because there's no way you're always the victim. You know, what are your friends doing about it? If your friends are always feeling sorry for you, if your friends aren't doing what they can to help you leave that mindset, then they are helping you dig a grave for yourself. They're helping you prepare your own downfall and
Yeah.
clapping and smiling while they do it.
They don't have your best interest at heart.
They don't have your best interest at
And
heart.
I think that's what I love about our friendship, bro. Our friend group
Yeah.
between you, Hosi, Wame, and I, bro.
Yeah.
We're not scared to be brutally honest with you.
With each other, bro.
Bro, the amount of times I've insulted this oak, the amount of times he's insulted me, the amount of times Wame's insulted me, the amount of times I've insulted Hosi, bro, people would think these guys are so toxic, but no, we know that we have to be honest with our friends to get the best for them.
Exactly.
Don't lie to your friends and tell them that everything is handy dandy. No, if your friend is beating his meat every day, you need to tell him, bro, something is
Stop it.
wrong with you.
Stop it.
Like,
You know?
sometimes you have to be brutally honest to get the best for someone.
And I think especially, for an instance, we won't say something if you come back. This week, me and you have been helping each other face two very big problems with each other. Both of us can't sleep, bro. We up late.
4 5 a.m. We wake up at 6. Oh my days, it's
Bro.
bad.
And we've been pushing each other because as much as grind is important, so is rest, so is sleep. What's the point of attaining health if you can only have it for 5 years? You know, you have to live long enough to make actual change in the world with your wealth that you attained. Rest is important, guys. Get some sleep. We need to get some sleep too.
Bruh.
But
Not trying to sound like a hypocrite.
the point I'm making is that we have to push each other so that we can reach the best. Ephraim has pushed me a lot, especially when it comes to discipline, because I get motivated very easy, but to stay disciplined is a problem for me. You know, to keep going after the motivation dies down. I can admit, I can proudly, not proudly,
Yes, he probably is
not
brazy.
not proudly, not proudly, but I can boldly say that it's a problem I'm struggling with because I'm working on it, and I'm not just sitting in my bed being, oh no, um, discipline is such a big problem for me. I struggle with it. Discipline, I can't. No, I'm actually putting action into getting better at it. You know, and at the end of the day, that's how you beat this victim mindset, by looking at what you're struggling with. Me personally, I'm big on write it down and do something to change it.
Actions speak louder than words.
At the end of the day, you want to be successful, don't tell me, show me.
Don't tell me,
Show me.
show me. That's it's actually the best way to put it. The way you just put it, there's no other way. Don't tell me, show
Show
me.
me.
Doug, grind in silence. You cry on the internet, you're going through so much. None of us can actually see that you're going through that. We just see the
Yes.
byproduct of it. So how can we even believe you?
And by grinding in silence, you don't mean, you know, um, sleep at 7 p.m., wake up at 3 a.m., post on your status grinding in silence, and go back to sleep at 10 past 3. That's not what we mean. By grinding in silence.
Yeah, I saw some oaks be doing that, bro. It's actually crazy to.
Like, actually put in the work. And my thing is, you have so much to lose if you don't put in the work, so much to gain if you do put in the work. So why not just put in the work, bro? Who wants to lose at the end of the day?
Bro, it's not even that you have so much to lose. If. Okay, this is how I put it, right?
Mm.
You're scared of starting because you're scared of failure.
Mm.
But you have nothing now. If you start and you fail, you will have nothing. You lose nothing. It just means you remain where you are. Bro, I would rather die knowing I tried than die knowing I never even attempted to make anything better of myself. I can't live like
Yeah.
I can't live to know that I was content with living an average life.
Bro, I think that's one of my biggest fear is the wrong word, but one of my biggest worries, knowing that in the moment of my death, will I be able to say that no, I really did the best with what I had and I made a difference? When God asked me, because obviously God knows your heart, God knows your mind, God knows your life and your story. If God asks you, bro, do you think you did your best? I want to confidently say, yes, I gave it my all, you know. Whether it meant changing 5 people's lives or changing a generation, changing a nation, or even changing 3 kids' lives, as long as I can say at the end of the day, I did my best,
I'm content.
I'm happy with myself.
But you know what? Sometimes life deals you a bad hand,
And we get that.
but make the most of your situation. There's never a situation that is hopeless. Find hope in God. You will you will make it. I can assure you now, you will make it. Just keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, man. And if you guys are still here after everything we said, it's proof that
You want to make something of
you
yourself.
want to improve,
Mm.
you want to break out of this mindset. That's if you're not there busy trying to protect your
Be a
victimness,
victim in the
your
comments.
victimhood. um if you're doing that, please don't, we really don't care.
Like at the end of the day, if you're playing victim, you also need to realize no one really cares to that extent.
Like,
I don't care. I'm living my life. I'm living my best life. He doesn't care. We're living our best lives. We're making the most of our situations, and we're getting better 1% each day.
like, I'm not a licensed psychologist or anything, but if you were to ask me how, like, Tabang, I'm actually struggling, I feel like I'm a victim, but I can't tell you, bro, DM me, and I'll literally be willing to help you, have a conversation with you. I'm not saying I'm a professional skilled, but I'm saying I was there, I made it out. If
Story
the
can
way
be of
I did
aid.
it, if the way I did it can help someone, I'm willing to share my story and my experience with you. You know.
But anyway, I don't want to stress this for too long.
Yes, sir.
The next topic, I think it can relate to this a bit. Stay tuned for that one. You feel
So
me?
the next topic is gonna be flames.
Some of you alcoholics are gonna be mad, but it'd be like
Mm-hmm.
that though. It was nice having you guys with us here today.
Yeah.
Remember, keep the truth in you, and don't be afraid to say what you believe is right. Truth
Exactly.
to the youth.
Believe in Christ. It's done.
Love and light. Yeah. Bleed the same skin color.
Literally.
Wait, what?
Yeah, don't be funny. You make sure you all bleed the same blood.
We bleed the same blood. I'm just gonna cut out
Yeah, no. So it's instead of woo!
that. A statistic. Yeah. Yeah, long day.
Yeah. You're gonna have to edit that out for real.
Nah, I got you. Don't worry.